ladies, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing this fierce blue ocean blue look here featuring the Summer Breeze palette from Coastal Scents, as well as a few new products that are new to me that I'll be trying out for the first time in this video. So if you guys want to see how I got this fierce ocean blue look, then please keep watching. I'm going to start off with my face, and I'm using the Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizing gel all over my face as a moisturizer, of course. Now taking my e.l.f. Under Eye Hydrating Eye Primer. I think that's the name. I'm just going to apply that under my eyes. I really do love this. And when my skin is being extra on the dehydrated side, I love using this before any other product. Now I'm going to take this, I forgot what these things called, spoon brushes, whatever you want to call them, oval brushes. I got mine from Amazon. It was a set of like 12, I think, for like $12 or $11 or something like that. So I'm testing them out for the first time in this video, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate them. I absolutely hate them. If you guys want a in-depth review video on them, please let me know, because my god. But I'm gonna try it out a few more times before I finally give my final thoughts. But right now I can tell you, I hated it. I ended up going in after with a regular foundation brush to blend out my foundation. It left my foundation really streaky, and I don't know if it's this particular foundation, if that's why it happened. So I'm going to try it out a few more times, and if I get the same results every time, then this product sucks. But I'm using my CoverGirl Ready Set Glamorous, did I say that right? Ready Set Gorgeous foundation in 320 and 315. And I haven't used this foundation in like a long time. I think it's been at least 8 months, maybe more, since I picked up this foundation and used it. So that might be the reason why it didn't cooperate well with these brushes. So right now I hate them, but I'm going to keep trying it out until I get a really thorough thought on them. But first impressions, not the business. Well, at least not this particular brush, not the business. I mean, I feel like it took me way longer to blend out my foundation than it would with a regular foundation brush. It was just not the business. Okay, now that we got all that done, switching over to the eyes, and I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. This is just a regular one that costs $1 on the regular initial side of the, I know they have like the initial side, the studio side, blah blah blah, but this is just the original dollar primer that I absolutely love. And lady is in the background, decided all of a sudden she wants to clean herself, and she's burping and she's making all these rude sounds. Like, seriously, lady, you waited until mommy pressed record. Okay, so for my transitioning color, I'm just using my regular foundation powder. This one is also by CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I figured since I'm using the foundation, let me just use the whole family. So I'll be using the concealer and the powder in this video as well. But I'm using that as a regular transition color because I don't want any other color like browns to affect this look. So for a base, I'm using my Ruby Kisses Express Jumbo pencil, and it doesn't come with a name. It might have on the actual plastic, but once the plastic is off and throw it away. Did I write down what the name was? No. Anyway, so this is just a really vibrant blue color, and I'm blending it out. I'm also going to place this color on the outer of my lower lash line, and I'm going to blend that out as well. Then I'm going to take another Ruby Kisses Express Jumbo pencil in the color green, because I don't know if it's an actual name, but the color green. I'm going to apply this color on the inner part of my lower lash line. Now taking the Coastal Scents Summer Breeze palette, which by the way guys, I freaking love. This palette is so bomb and it's so pigmented. I mean, what else can be expected from Coastal Scents? Like this palette, Coastal Scents, you guys did it. You guys did this palette. Okay, and I'm taking that teal color and I'm going to place it on the outer and inner corners of my eyes. Even though you can, I end up packing this color all over the lid in a little bit, you guys can pretty much skip this step. Just pack the color all over the lids. If you plan on recreating this look, just pack it all over the lids. Don't even try to do the inner and outer, just pack it all over the lids. And if you have hooded lids, mono lids, or no lids like me, I have hooded / mono, they're kind of in between. You want to take this color up past the folds in your eye. If you have a lot of lid space between your brow and your lid, this will work out perfectly. If not, keep it just on the lids itself. Now I'm taking a clean blender brush and I'm just going to buff out the harsh lines. And as you can see guys, it looks like I ended up covering up the lid completely anyway, so that's why I went in and just covered the whole lid. Taking that same teal color from the Summer Breeze palette, I'm just going to apply that on the outer V of my lower lash line. Now going into my Coastal Scents Hot Pot palette that I created, I'm using the Hot Pot in Indigo, and I'm going to use that on the inner and outer V just to deepen up those areas. Then taking a clean buffing brush and just buffing out any harsh lines. And that clip went by so fast. Now taking that teal color again, and I'm just going to pack it on the entire lid. And I do retouch up that indigo on the outer and inner corners of my eye. I'm also going to take indigo on the lower lash line as well to add definition, some depth. Taking Cornflower Blue, also by Coastal Scents, and I'm going to use that color to just buff out the indigo and the teal from the Summer Breeze palette. Now taking this shimmery frosty, it's not really shimmery, it's more like a frosty pale green color. With my finger, I'm going to apply that on the middle of my eyelid to add some dimension in this look. And I really love the effect that it gave. It was like this sea foamy green, and it just really made this look pop. Now I'm going to take that same frosty sea foamy green and that very vibrant green, matte green in the palette, and I'm going to apply that on the inner part of my lower lash line. This makeup look just made me so sad that summer is ending, because now YouTube is going to be flooded with the same old boring cranberry eyeshadow makeup tutorials. I swear, it's like, how many makeup looks can you do with cranberry colors? Like, come on. Now in the previous clip I took the frosty light blue and I applied it in my inner tear ducts. Now I'm taking that really pale light pink and I applied it to my brow bone highlight. These clips are moving too fast. Going into my August Ipsy bag, and I'm taking this eyeliner here, and I forgot who it was by, but I'm pretty sure you guys saw the name flash on the screen. By the way, this eyeliner is bomb. It is literally bomb.com, if we still use that. Am I lame? I don't know, but that eyeliner was the business. Taking my NYC liquid eyeliner in the color black, and I'm going to apply it on my top lash line, winging it out. And I'm just doing a fairly thin wing because I really wanted the eyeshadow to be the star of the show. Off camera, applying my two favorite mascaras at the moment, and I'll come back with the rest of the face. Going in with my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer in the color Medium Deep, as well as my NYX Concealer. This is the HD Concealer in CW8 Nutmeg. The CoverGirl Concealer is a little bit light, but I wanted that. but the coverage is pretty sheer, so it's really good for girls who don't really have any issues as far as dark bags. You can just use that to just a nice sheer highlight. But the NYX one is more of a fuller coverage concealer, and it's more of my skin tone, so I mixed the two together, gave me a really good highlighted under eye for my skin tone. And I'm blending it out using the number 4 oval brush from the brush set that I have. Now, although this brush is still not fantastic, it was better than the number 1 face brush, and it blended out just a tad bit better than the face brush did. So I do kind of like this brush a little bit better, but like I said before, I need to play around with these brushes a little bit more before I have my final thoughts on them. But this brush did perform. It was alright. I did go back in with my regular face foundation face brush and just blend out the edges around my cheekbones, because I didn't want to have that definition, well, cheekbone highlight foundation. I wanted it to be seamless. And it's kind of hard to get with this brush. I don't know. I'm going to keep playing around with them. Going in with my e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. I'm just going to set underneath my eyes. This is my holy grail product right here. Like, it's my ride or die product. It never fails. Going in with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Press Powder in the number 320. I think it's meant for both 315 and 320. I'm just going to use that to set the rest of my foundation. Although this foundation set's pretty good, you really don't need it. And this powder is not a full coverage. It's not a full foundation powder. It's like a pressed colored translucent almost. Now going in with my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Contour Palette. Can I just say that this palette is the business, and it's my favorite product ever by BH Cosmetics. I am fairly new to BH Cosmetics products. I'm slowly inching my way into their collections of things and adding things to my collection from BH Cosmetics, but a lot of stuff that I've purchased in the past have been not hits, but misses, all misses. But this palette is the business. If you're looking for an affordable contour palette, this is cheaper than the NYX palette, by the way. The NYX palette is like $22 or $24. This palette is $10 or $20. I'm not sure. I'll leave the correct amount down in the description box, but it is bomb.com. Do we still say that? Am I still lame? Anyways, I bronzed and contoured. I bronzed with the middle shade and I contoured with the darkest shade on the bottom row at the end. And I love these colors on my skin tone. Like the NYX contour palette is more on the cool side, whereas this is more on the warm side, and I prefer this over the NYX one because of the warmer colors. Now for blush, I'm using my Coastal Scents Forever blush in the color Poetic, which has been my hands down favorite blush of late. I love this freaking blush. I love it because it's not too much. It's perfect for every look. Love it. Taking my Pixie Rosewater Setting Mist and using it to spray my highlighting brush. Then I'm going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sweets. And I'm taking taffy and butterscotch, mixing them two together. And I'm applying it to the highest points of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, points of my nose, you know, all those places that I need Neptune to see. You see? That glow though. Although I really do love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sweets palette, it is not my favorite one. Sun Dipped has to be my all-time, well, not my all-time. Gleam is my all-time favorite. Sun Dipped comes very close, and Sweets is like number 3. Now, moving on to the lips, taking Jordana lip liner in Tierra Kiss, and I am lining my lips, even though you can barely see it because I need to still get used to my camera. But I'm just lining my lips. Sorry for the cutoff there. Then taking the CoverGirl Queen lipstick in the color South Beach Sand and my Milani Statement lipstick in the color Teddy Bear. I'm going to start with Teddy Bear first all over the lips. Teddy Bear is a very, very close match to the Jordana Tear Kiss. It just blends so perfectly. I love this lipstick. It is my holy grail ride or die lipstick of life. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now on top of that, I'm going to take the CoverGirl Queen lipstick in the color South Beach Sand. Love this color. I haven't used it in a very long time, and I used it for the first time in a long time here and remembered how much I love this color. Anyways, that completes the looks, ladies. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.